Nigga, I'm ghost.
That's dope.
I'm gonna hear you out,
Uh,
and if you cooking, I'll let you know. But
uh,
while on the topic of music,
yeah.
one thing absolutely have to talk about is the anticipated Drake album.
Yeah.
Drake, in my opinion, has been on a tear,
Yep.
music wise.
Mm.
Like, no matter how you feel about Certified Lover Boy,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how you feel about Honestly Nevermind, Her Loss, whatever, the man has been putting out music for every 6 months for basically the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And in those albums, like, I personally feel like because he keeps on with this message that he wants to give the streets the old Drake.
Yeah.
He wants to go back into his roots. You can't.
Yeah.
I think that at the level Drake is at the honestly, he's never gonna have a downfall at this fucking point.
Nah.
Because the man ran the 2010s.
Yep.
We're 3 years into the 2020s, and he's put out like what 4 albums in the last 2 years, bro. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Yeah.
And so, what's up?
No, I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you. And I feel like you can't not look forward to a Drake album, to be honest.
You can't.
You
Yeah.
can't not look at it.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like it's definitely gonna be something on there. That album art though. My man and his
Yeah,
my man and his album covers. I don't know what it is. Apparently for this particular one, it's like a him saying that his son drew it is like a legal tax loophole. If that's the case, that's ill. I'm all for it. But my man just got bad album covers, and why does he? I don't think he had a good one since like 2015. Like,
Views was 2016. It was I like Views album cover. I like Scorpion's album cover was just a portrait.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's just a portrait.
Yeah, it's not really like. Matter of fact, let me pull up his album covers. Right?
Yeah, I'm looking at him. I'm like,
because like the Dark Lane demo tapes. I fuck with that album cover. I can't lie.
Let me see it.
I can't lie. I like it. It's the one where he's wearing
that's
it's
hard.
just showing his eyes.
That's pretty hard. I like that. That's hard. That's hard.
Honestly, never mind. I mean, you could barely see it says honestly, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Certified Lover Boy looks like some straight dickhead shit.
Yo, that's like that's definitely the worst one. Certified Lover Boy. It's definitely the worst one.
Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I don't even get it. I don't even get it.
What's up?
I don't even get it.
I don't either. Like, is he trying to say he gets hoes? But if he does, why are you impregnating all of them? Like, they're all like all of them are pregnant.
And Care Package seemed like a 2006 mixtape cover. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
Thank Me Later.
And then Her Loss.
Yeah, Thank Me Later.
Thank Me Later.
That's his first album. Thank Me Later.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say it's bad. It's just it's speaking with the textures of the time. It looks like 2010. It looks
like Take Care is iconic, of course, because
that's good. I like Take Care. Take Care is good.
Take Care, yeah. Scary Hours 1 and 2,
mm-hmm.
valid. I'll say. If you're reading the album the album cover I really enjoyed just because it's very simple, but I just like it is the collab album he did with Future.
The Diamond one?
The Diamond one. I'm forgetting the name of the album. I'm completely blanking.
What a Time to Be Alive.
What a Time to Be Alive, yes. Bro, by the way, great album name.
Yeah.
Fire album name.
Yeah, definitely.
Then we got Her Loss, just a model, which is
I'm like,
I might be uncultured, but I don't know her significance to Drake. But as for the music itself, I'm very much in anticipation for the album because it's a Drake album. Like you can't be, no matter how you feel about Drake, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, a Drake release album or a Drake release time, a Drake album, a new Drake album, it's hard to ignore.
Yep.
Streets be on fire, bumping that shit. So it's, speaking from just purely as a rap fan, I am excited for it.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not we're gonna get old Drake, like I said, I think that's never happening again. Drake is at a point in his life where he could not make music for the rest of his life, spend $1 million a day for the rest of his life, and not go broke.
Yep.
Like he like I'm sorry, bro, but after it's like it's like it's a boxing thing or like a fighting thing. There's a quote, a famous I think it might be a Conor quote, I'm not sure, but regarding Conor McGregor, you can't wake up in silk sheets and like be motivated to go for a run or be motivated to fight, bro. After a certain point, you feel as though you did everything you needed to do, and you just can't give any more to the art that is rap. And I feel like Drake, I don't think Drake's reaching that point, but I don't think he's ever going to get back to what he was, just because he was still hungry. He was still very much. Granted, he had money at the time, but he wasn't anywhere near the status socially, financially, and every other aspect. He was nowhere near that back then. It's as simple as that. So I am excited, but I'm skeptical. I don't think it's going to be anything like old Drake, but it's a Drake album. Like, how can you not be excited for that shit? It's
my favorite
Drake album is like, no, go.
My favorite Drake cover or album cover is Nothing Was the Same. Whether it's the regular one or the deluxe, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one, most iconic one, right? When people,
100%.
People say they want the old Drake, right? Or like people, every time a Drake album comes up, it's always this argument or this rumor like Drake is going to give us finally that rap album, and I'm like, that ship sailed in like 2015, 16, right? That ship kind of sailed. The dude,
when Views dropped, it was over.
Yeah, because he's too big of an artist. He has to serve too many fan bases, or serve too many demographics in order for him to give us a bunch of AM/PM records where he's just rapping. I don't think he's ever gonna do it. If you're at that level of Drake, you're like, it's no longer artistry no more. You're playing math games. It's all science and math and demographics. It's not really like I'm doing it for the love of the art. It's no longer that. And we can see that with Honestly Never Mind. My dude just he made a dance at the dance hall album just for it to get played across the world as background music. It was just the smartest thing to do, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And doing a collab album with 21 Savage was just a good marketing move, because 21 Savage was hot as fish grease. Why not? He did the same thing like 5-6 years ago when he did it with Future. Like he just did like, okay, you are scorching right now. Come on, stand next to me, and we're gonna do an album. I think the album is honestly going to be more of the same. Not meaning it's going to be bad, just more of the same. You're gonna have one or two crazy breakout records, and you're gonna have some solid B cuts, and we're gonna like it. We're gonna play it for the next 2 years or something like that.
I'm with that. I agree.
I think that's good.
But I will say it bothers me when artists. This completely, I mean, it kind of is relating to Drake. It bothers me when artists don't take advantage of what's in front of them. Like Lil Baby was on the rise when he did Yes Indeed with Drake, but think about the commercial success from that song and that Lil Baby has had after, because he kept going. He didn't get the Drake feature and say, I bet I'm good. He started working harder. Whereas you got people like Block Boy JB who did the Look Alive song a few years ago. I think it was like 2017, maybe. It was 18. Maybe 2018. Yeah. So, bro, where the fuck has he been?
On the block.
I didn't hear a peep. So on the block.
On the block right now.
But like, bro, it makes me mad. It's like, bro, what's the Drake the line, bro? Something about Drake feature buying a house. Fuck. I jumped, bro. I can't remember. But it was basically a bar saying, you bought a house when you should have copped a feature, or some shit like that. It was Drake talking his shit essentially. Which, by the way, that was on a feature. Like, he was given a feature and said that shit, which is crazy, but it's the truth. A Drake feature is worth millions now. Simple as that.
It'll change your life. It'll change your career.
100%. Absolutely. You can't ignore, like, bro, no matter how you feel about Drake, whether you think he's corny, whether you think his music is bad now, a Drake album is the fucking Midas touch of rap. If he touches you, your career is paused. That sounds insane. But like, if he touches your career, if he touches your music, if he touches a track with you on it, your career is made as long as you keep going after that. Because like I said, Block Boy didn't do shit. He ain't shit now.
Speaking of Block Boy,
what's up?
Memphis rapper Block Boy JB arrested, accused of hiding wanted criminals. Yeah. This might be old. I don't know, but god damn. Okay.
Bro, All From Graces be crazy, bro.
Dog. One of my favorite. Okay, speaking of Drake and his features, right? One of my favorite things that Drake does on records is when he calls people like their first name, like, or he talks about like the restaurant and the food. He said, order the lobster and shrimp. That's Solana's favorite. I said, dog, why is that hard? Why is that hard?
Bro, it's hard because nobody calls rappers by their first name. Nobody.
He called SZA by her first name. I'm like, yo, that's hard. I'm like, who's he talking
I'm not,
about?
I'm like, who's he talking? Bro, the thing is, Drake's music sometimes, bro, I feel so broke listening to that shit.
Yo,
because he'll be talking about getting dinner at this time with blah blah blah, and then he'll say the name of the restaurant. I'm like, I've never heard of this shit in my fucking life. I feel so broke not knowing this.
When he was on Middle of the Ocean, he come on, so he'll come to the vibe, you're going straight to the Zaza, something like that. I was like, you know. I don't know, Drake. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't live that's rich people shit. I can't relate to this no more, bro. Like, he's talking about some truly otherworldly shit. Like, he lives in another world. Drake has not lived on Earth in a very long time. I think it's as simple as that. That's why he's never gonna make music like he did before. But I will say, I feel like even though we'll never get classic Drake, people gotta respect the man's craft, bro. Because a lot of people be acting like Drake doesn't spit the shit that he spits. And it's stupid.
Yeah.
Because, bro, he's like, you gotta understand, this man is a mentee of fucking Tunechi.
Yeah.
You can't be.
Don't ever call Lil Wayne Tunechi. You call that man Lil Wayne. You said Tunechi.
Nah, that's Tunechi. That's Tunechi.
That's Tunechi?
That's Tunechi.
Oh man, that's crazy. You make me feel my age, man. That's crazy. You said Tunechi. God.
Bro, the thing is, bro, you can't be a student of someone as legendary as him and not go on to make like dope shit. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying. Like, Mr. Real G's moving sides like lasagna. I'm sorry, you can't.
That's hard.
It's the most overused, like, GOAT bar. Like, what's the greatest bar you've ever? That, like, people usually navigate towards that. And it don't matter though. It's not overrated. That shit is crazy.
No, it is hard, but is it overrated? Okay, so
is it overrated? I think people list it too many times as their.
Hear me out.
Their, like, it's a bar you've heard many times before.
I'm about to commit hip hop blasphemy real quick.
What's up? What you about to say, bro?
I like Lil. Listen, I'm gonna start this off. Listen, I'm gonna lead with love. I like Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne's dope. One of the greatest runs in hip hop history, right? One of the greatest.
He's about to say but. The second he says but, comments on fire. 100%.
But listen, I think a big reason why my generation and a lot of people regard Lil Wayne as like the GOAT or a GOAT is because Lil Wayne did a lot of simile bars, right? A lot of his bars were something, like insert something, right? A lot of his bars are like that. There's a lot of simile bars. The good thing about that is it's really easy to understand. Like like a person that's like a ridiculous rap nerd can understand, and a person who is a casual fan can understand something, like something, right? It's really digestible. I think that's why Lil Wayne, and the dude clip rate is ridiculous. Boy released so much music that it flooded everything, and you only heard him for X amount of times, X amount of years. You only heard him for a lot of it, right? I think that's why he's relegated as that. If you do so much music so often, you're gonna do some genius stuff. Because the lasagna bar is hard. The hot dog ketchup bar is hard. The latex. I think the latex bar.
Latex bar is crazy.
I think that's probably his best bar he ever did. That was hard.
Fair. And it wasn't a simile.
It wasn't, right? It wasn't. But a big portion of his raps is just that.
Nigga, I'm ghost.
That's dope.